Hello everyone, my name is Kevin, welcome back to the channel, and of course my phone is crooked. Why would it not be? That sounds about right for my fucking luck. I think that's, yeah. So today we're doing the WrestleMania 36 predictions. I know what you guys are thinking, why is this coming out on Saturday? Because this is the only WrestleMania that is too big for one night, as the tagline says, and my god is it a shitty fucking tagline. They could have done quite literally anything. But they chose too big for one night, because of course they did, because they're stupid, and they like stupid titles. Or stupid taglines, whatever. I don't know. I don't like this tagline. They could have done better, in my opinion. Yeah. My dog is deciding to lose his mind today, and I don't know why. So yeah, today we're gonna do the predictions on that because they're stupid and they have to do it. It's 2 nights. I will say I don't know if this is the best idea for them to do. If they should have postponed it, but I do think that I don't know. I personally don't know if this is the best option, but I think it's the best option WWE saw. Personally, I think it's the best option they saw, as Money in the Bank has already been postponed. And for the people who are saying, oh, WWE needs to just postpone the show, yeah, but then you risk missing all the other pay-per-views. Literally. This is what probably would have happened if they postponed WrestleMania. They would have postponed it till June, which means you're losing Money in the Bank, you're losing whatever the June pay-per-view is, and then if it was still going on in June, you postpone it until August, which means you miss the July pay-per-view and SummerSlam. And then if they keep postponing it, we don't get a single fucking pay-per-view for the rest of the year, and most likely we miss out on this year's WrestleMania, and by the time they can finally put it on, it's April of next year. So I personally think this is not a great idea, but it's probably the smartest idea WWE could go with. They didn't cancel the show, they didn't postpone it, they're going with it as a 2-night show, no fans in attendance. It's going to be weird as fuck. There's not going to be a lot of pop. There's going to be no pop for a lot of the matches when they should be. So yeah, this is going to kind of suck, but you know. Starting with the WWE Championship match, we have WWE Champion Brock Lesnar versus the men's 2020 Royal Rumble winner, Drew McIntyre. And both Jesse and I have gone for Drew McIntyre because it's Drew McIntyre, and we think this is the time. I can't wait to see Drew win this title. I'm going to be so fucking happy. I've loved Drew McIntyre since when he was back in the company the first time. When he was first in the company, and then he led to 3MB, and 3MB was garbage. But yeah, I love Drew McIntyre, and I can't wait to watch him win the title. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. There's not much more I can say about this one. Drew McIntyre. Next, we have the NXT Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley versus the champion, Rhea Ripley versus the Women's 2020 Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte Flair. We've both gone for Ripley. It's not that we don't think Charlotte's fantastic. We do. She's a fantastic wrestler, no matter how much I decide to dollar on her while I watch matches of hers. But her winning it would kind of just take away Ripley's initial win of the title from Shayna Baszler, and it would take away the actual, like, cool factor of Rhea Ripley being champion. And I don't know, Charlotte going to NXT is weird to me. Like, if she wins this, she goes back to NXT. It just seems weird to me. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't personally think that's something they would decide to do with one of their biggest talents, is send her back to NXT. It's mostly like people who get sent back to NXT are mostly like the people that they don't have anything for on the main roster. You know, like Tyler Breeze and Tyler Breeze, Killian Dane, those sorts of people that they just can't find something to do with on the main roster, so they send them back down to NXT. And Charlotte Flair is not somebody who needs to be sent back to NXT, in my opinion. Next, we have the Raw Women's Championship. We have the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, taking on her challenger, Shayna Baszler. We've both gone for Baszler. Now, personally, I don't know if this is still something they could do. I was thinking Baszler would initially win by Ronda Rousey interference, as we haven't seen Rousey in a ring since last WrestleMania when she lost to Becky Lynch. So if she showed up to help Baszler win, I think it'd be kind of a cool thing. However, with the circumstances that we are currently dealing with COVID-19, I don't know if that's still something they would want to do and put another person at risk and have too many people in that area at the same time. If she does show up, it'd be cool. I think it'd be a cool moment, but there's going to be no pop for it. So maybe they'll save it for SummerSlam. Maybe they'll have a rematch between Baszler and Lynch down the line, and Ronda will come out and ruin Lynch's chance of winning the match. But yeah, Shayna Baszler. Next, we have the WWE Universal Championship match with the champion Goldberg versus his new challenger Braun Strowman. We've both gone for Goldberg. I don't think they're going to have Goldberg lose the title here at this point. I don't know. They could, I guess. But Strowman versus Roman for the championship is something we've seen a lot of times. And I don't know. Personally, regardless of which way it is, it's going to be stale and boring to me. I don't like Goldberg. I don't like Braun Strowman. The fans are not going to win with this match. Like, this is going to be the match where it's like, oh, who won? Not the fans. That's for sure. Nothing about the Universal Championship match excited me from the get-go. Goldberg being champion didn't excite me. Roman being the challenger didn't excite me. Strowman being the challenger sure as hell doesn't excite me because I don't like Braun Strowman. But yeah, this is just, I don't know. It's just dumb in my opinion. They should have just had, I like the idea of the Fiend and John Cena facing on night 1, having the winner of that face Goldberg on night 2, and having the Fiend win the first match and the second match and get a lot of his credibility back. It would have been great. I would have loved it. But yeah. Next, onto the Firefly Funhouse match, we have the Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus the 16-time world champion John Cena. Cole would not say the champ is here. Like, not stop saying the champ is here. We have the 16-time world champion John Cena coming in soon. Like, dude, he's not even champ anymore. Shut the fuck up. Stop calling him the champ. Like, you can't call him the champ unless he is actually a champ, which he's not anymore. I don't like him constantly being called the champ still. It makes no fucking sense anymore. We've both gone for the Fiend, obviously. He needs his credibility. He needs some credibility back after losing to Goldberg. It's not so much that he lost to Goldberg, it's the way in which he lost to Goldberg. It was at a Saudi show, and Goldberg couldn't even do his fucking finisher properly, which is like, you guys built up this dominant character to have him lose to a 62-year-old part-timer. Like, what the fuck, WWE? No wonder why Bray Wyatt has had so much trouble getting his feet on the ground in WWE. They suck at fucking building his character to do anything. Next, we have, I think it's just a regular singles match. Yeah, men's singles match, Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. We have both gone for Kevin Owens. This is probably one of the like non-title matches that excites me the most. Like, just seeing Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins is gonna be great. It's a payoff to months and months of build, which pisses me off when people say that, oh, they've had no build up to any of these WrestleMania matches. This one's had fucking like 6 months worth of build from when Seth turned heel to now, and I cannot wait for the payoff to this match. It's gonna be fucking brutal. I wish they would make this like, I don't know, maybe not a last man standing match, maybe a false count anywhere match. But just this match is gonna be fucking insane. Like, I can't wait for this match. I'm excited. I'm assuming they might have Murphy and AOP out there, or the last member of AOP who's still uninjured, out there, and then get sent to the back, and just like right off the bat, just get sent to the back. But I can't wait. This match should be awesome. Next, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship Fatal 5-Way Elimination match. We have Bayley, the champion, versus the challenger, Sasha Banks, Lacey Evans, Naomi, and Tamina. Jesse and I have both gone for Sasha Banks. I don't know. This one's tough. This is like the toughest one we had to choose, because like, Sasha winning it makes sense, but then again, they've also been rumored to have Sasha be turning face afterwards, so they can kind of set up for the Bayley-Sasha feud that was supposed to take place tonight, this weekend, which it was supposed to be Bayley versus Sasha, but they had no time to build it because of what happened with COVID-19. So hopefully we'll get this build between now and SummerSlam, depending on who wins this. It's rumored Sasha's going to be the one turning face in the next few months. I don't know if I like that idea. I like Bayley more as a face than I do as a heel. She's a great heel, but I think her as a face makes more sense. So yeah. On to the singles match I'm the least excited for outside of title matches. Maybe second least excited for. Elias versus King Corbin. This one has had absolutely no build. It just had the Gronk. It just had Gronk say, "I think this should be a match at WrestleMania." Done. That was literally it. We've both gone for Elias. That's if he can still compete. He got murdered, and he wasn't on this week's SmackDown. He got murdered last week, so I don't know. I feel like the issue is you can definitely tell it was a crash pad that he landed on during that segment, which I get it. You don't want to potentially actually injure Elias by having him fall off of that height, because that would be a crazy height to fall through. But like, you could have done anything down there. Like, you could have put a table down there like they did with Gargano and Ciampa a few weeks ago on NXT. You could have had him crash through a table or something, and there could have been a crash pad beneath that, and no one would really give a shit because, hey, he crashed through a fucking table. But yeah, I don't know. Elias vs. King Corbin's a weird feud, and it doesn't really make sense. But on to one that makes very little sense, no sense at all, actually. Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. We've both gone for Aleister Black. This feud, it's not even a feud, this match makes no fucking sense. I don't know if they were planning to build towards Black and Lashley and they just couldn't, so they said, fuck it, throw this on the card, or what happened, but this is such a dumb match to have. Like, if you have no chance to build towards a match, just don't put the match on there. And here's the problem. They could have built towards this match at least a little bit in the past few weeks, but instead of doing that, they decided to show old WrestleMania matches and old pay-per-view matches rather than try to build towards certain things. Like, you could have built towards Black versus Lashley a little bit. You could have built towards the Raw Tag Title match a little bit. You could have... Well, that's about it. That's about the only one that needs to be built towards. That's about the only ones that need to be built towards. I'll analyze versus King Corbin. That's... Other than that, each of the other ones kind of has some build. I know Braun and Goldberg doesn't, but there's reason for that. But yeah, this match just... I'm not excited for this match. This is probably going to be the worst rated match of the night. Of the weekend, I mean. Yeah. Regardless of who wins, this is going to be a shitty match. I'm not excited for this. I don't like Bobby Lashley. I think he's terrible in the ring, and I know goddamn well he's terrible on the mic. So I'm just not super excited for this match. Next, we have the Raw Tag Team Championship match with the Street Profits versus Angel Garza and Austin Theory. We've both gone for the Street Profits. I'm very upset this can't be Garza and Andrade. I was really looking forward to them as working as a tag team. If you guys don't know what happened, a few weeks ago, Andrade got a rib injury and sadly had to be pulled out of the match and was replaced with Austin Theory, which I think is kind of a weird thing. Like, Austin Theory, I'm pretty sure had a feud going in on he had a feud going on in NXT, did he not? Like, it's really weird that like I don't think him and Breeze's feud was technically over. So is he just coming up to Raw now? It showed, unlike most people who come up from NXT, it showed the Raw title card for his name. Like, it showed the Raw name card. So I don't know if he's legitimately gonna be on Raw now, or is he gonna be on NXT still? One sec. Let's look up WrestleMania 36 and go look at what Wikipedia says for Austin Theory real quick. Does it say he's a Raw superstar, or does it say he's still an NXT star? And yes, I know this isn't the best way to look at, what the star is, what brand he's on, but it's still nice to look at on occasion to see kind of what they say. Normally Wikipedia is pretty spot on with people's current brands, so we're gonna go look at Austin Theory. There he is. Professional wrestling career. Oh yeah. Let's see. It just looks like he's appearing on it right now. Doesn't look like he's actually in the main roster. I don't know. I guess we'll see going forward if he decides to stay up on the main roster. Angel Garza seemed like he wasn't going to be on the main roster permanently, and then he ended up staying, which I really love because Angel Garza is magnifique. He's fantastic. I love him in the ring. I'm very disappointed, though, because there's a match I was really looking forward to. It was a rumored match that it was going to be Andrade, Rey Mysterio, Garza, and Humberto Carrillo for the United States Championship, and I was really excited for that. But then, if you guys don't know what happened, Rey Mysterio was diagnosed. He caught COVID-19 as far as the rumors go. sadly had to self-quarantine. It's also why Dana Brooke was taken out of the SmackDown Women's Championship match, because she also came down with COVID-19 and had to self-quarantine. I'm very upset because I know they might not have gone that way with the championship match for the United States title, but that was what was rumored at the time. They also had a multi-man match rumored for the Intercontinental Championship, but just probably couldn't build to it because of the current circumstances. We'll get to that when we get to it, though. Next, we have the SmackDown SmackDown Tag Team Championship Triple Threat Ladder match. We have the champions John Miz and the Morrison. The Miz and John Morrison. Oh my God. Very little brain power going on right now. I haven't been awake for very long, if you guys can't tell. John Morrison and The Miz versus The New Day versus The Usos. We've both gone for John Morrison and The Miz. It's too early for them to lose it. Even if it is on WrestleMania and it's against two of the greatest tag teams of all time, if John Morrison and The Miz lose this, it's kind of just like, what the fuck's the point of even giving them the titles? Unless it leads to them splitting up and maybe feuding over the Universe Championship or the IC Championship, there's no point in making them lose here. It makes the most sense for them to win. It makes the most sense for the New Day and the Usos to get too heated against each other, focus on each other, and then John Morrison and The Miz just climb the ladder and win the match. Next, we have the last man standing match with Randall Keith Orton versus the man, the myth, the legend, Edge. God, I can't wait. I'm very upset, and so is he, that he can't have his first match in front of a live audience, or his first singles match in 9 years in front of a live audience. But I think it's still going to steal the show. I think this has to be the non-title match I'm most excited for. Like, the Firefly Funhouse match looks exciting, but my God, I cannot wait to see Edge back in the ring and see how he does in a singles match. Like, the Royal Rumble is one thing because you can kind of focus on multiple people and you don't really need to focus on just him. But in this match, it's going to be the focus is going to be on him and Randy, and that's it. And I'm excited as hell to see this fucking match. Like, Edge is going to tear the house down. And hopefully, in the next coming months, we get to see him wrestle some younger guys. And it seems like he's all about helping the stars of tomorrow. So it does not seem like he's going to be winning a whole lot of matches when he's back. So hopefully he can at least win this one and get a payoff to this feud. Or he gets to come out on top and be dominant. And just have some asshole call him out in like the next Raw or some shit. There is rumor that WWE is going to be taking a short break after WrestleMania 36, however, because the state of Florida is currently on a lockdown. I just told WWE they are not allowed to work. So, I don't know if they're maybe going to go to Connecticut to start filming, to like just the building out in Connecticut. I believe they have rings there that they could use. But it definitely seems like they will not be using the Performance Center anymore, at least as of right now. So, I guess we'll see. Next, we have the Intercontinental Championship match. We have the champion Sami Zayn. God damn, Sami Zayn deserves his championship so much. Versus Daniel Bryan. I have gone for Sami Zayn, and Jesse has gone for Daniel Bryan. Now, this is one of the only ones we have disagreed on, because personally, I don't want Sami Zayn to lose the championship. However, I also want Bryan to win the championship. I do want Bryan to win the championship. So I really, this is not one that's like, I'm like dead set on wanting Sami to win. If Bryan wins, I'm not going to be mad. I'm going to be very happy regardless of who wins this match. But I feel like Sami Zayn just got the title. Sami Zayn deserves to have a title run on the main roster that goes for a long period of time. I know the championship has kind of been like getting very buried because it hasn't really been too focused on. Like, we had Braun win it for like a week. We had Sami Zayn win it after that. We had Shinsuke before Braun, and it's just kind of been on like a path of just not being utilized properly and being like not shown. But Sami Zayn winning this is great if they can just fucking act. If they actually just decide to put him in matches and stop making such a fucking coward and have him wrestle, Sami Zayn could be a great Intercontinental Champion. Now, so can Daniel Bryan. Don't get me wrong. And like I said, if Daniel Bryan wins, I'm not going to be upset. This would be kind of a monumentous moment because he never technically lost this championship. He had to relinquish this championship due to the injury in his back when he ended his career right after winning it, literally the night after winning it. So, either way this match goes, I'm going to be happy. I'm not going to be as happy, though, because this match was rumored to be a multi-man match as well. I heard a lot of different rumors thrown around, but it seemed like the most prominent was Sami Zayn, Sheamus, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Cesaro being in the match. Sheamus was kind of just thrown in there, but the other three do make sense because Sami won the handicap match, but they were all on the same side, so you'd think maybe they'd kind of try to say they deserve it, and then maybe just throw shit. I think Sheamus is going to be thrown in when the rumors are going around. I would assume because Sami Zayn is kind of a small man, and Sheamus would probably have some hatred towards him being champion. Next, we have Otis versus Dolph Ziggler with Mandy Rose. Bombshell dropped. Sonya Deville sent the text message, and it seems like whoever the person saying doing those like glitches on SmackDown is getting revealed very soon, or at the very least is going to be doing something. During SmackDown, the truth will be heard popped up a few times, and then right during their segment at the end of the night after the Tucker and Dolph Ziggler match, when Otis and Mandy and Sonya were all out there, he said, "I told you the truth will be heard." Played a video, and it showed Sonya sending the text to Otis, and after Otis responded, she deleted the messages. And then there was another backstage segment with her and Dolph saying, "Look, you'll get what I want, or what you want, and I'll get what I want." What Sonya wants out of this is uncertain. No one knows still, because it's like, the fuck are you getting out of this? Like, the fuck are you getting out of Mandy Rose and Dolph Ziggler dating? Like, I'm very confused. I get what Dolph's getting out of it. He's getting Mandy Rose. But what the fuck are you getting, Sonya? Maybe she's just not having to watch her friend date Otis? I don't fucking know. But yeah, Otis. We've both gone for Otis for obvious reasons. I'm pretty sure Mandy's going to turn on Dolph mid-match, which is what... Yeah, that makes sense. And Otis and Mandy are going to be probably together, kayfabe-wise. I know her and Dolph aren't really together as far as I can tell. But yeah, I'm excited. Next, we have the Women's Tag Team Championships. Man, remember when those were actually like prominently featured and defended? We have the Kabuki Warriors versus the 5 Foot Furies, Bliss Cross, Applesauce, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Cross. Which, yes, apparently Bliss Cross Applesauce is their official tag team name. And I'm not going to be using it. I will be using 5 Foot Furies whenever I talk about them, because I think that's a better name. We've both gone for Bliss and Nikki Cross. I'm excited for this match, mostly because it means that the championships might actually be relevant a little bit again. These championships have kind of just been there. Like, they're not very prominently used anymore. Like, look at what the Kabuki Warriors have done in the past few months. Neither of them has actually had a tag team match for the championships in a while. They had the one match against Becky and Charlotte back at TLC, I think, is the last time I remember them actually defending their championships. They didn't defend them at the Royal Rumble, as far as I remember. They didn't defend them at Elimination Chamber because Asuka was in the Elimination Chamber. At Royal Rumble, Asuka faced Becky Lynch, so they didn't defend them there. They didn't defend them at the Saudi show. So yeah, I think TLC was literally the last time. So it's been 4 months since the last time they defended their championships. And yeah, I really don't know what to do with what to say about these championships anymore. I feel like they're kind of just there and they're not really used anymore. And yeah, just kind of how it is. And finally, we have the Boneyard match with AJ Styles versus The Undertaker. Now, Jesse's going with The Undertaker. I, however, am going with AJ Styles. For the simple reason, I think we're going to get Biker Taker this weekend rather than the Dead Man. I like the idea of him being Biker Taker and AJ potentially winning, because then it could potentially lead to another match down the line, maybe at SummerSlam, where he says, "You may have beat the Biker, but you did not beat the Dead Man." I don't know. This match is really tough for me to predict because I want both of them to win, but like I also don't want to have to choose. But I actually just changed it to Styles because I think Styles winning, I don't know, man. I think Styles winning has a little bit more payoff to this than Undertaker winning. Had this been like 5-6 years ago, I would definitely be going with The Undertaker. But like, I don't know. It's hard to say The Undertaker right now. Like, I know damn well AJ Styles is going to make this match look fucking great, regardless, because it's AJ fucking Styles, and that's what he does. He makes matches look good, even if it's with someone who's not very good in the ring, or is not as good as they used to be. I'm not saying The Undertaker's bad in the ring, he's just not as good as he used to be, so this is going to be kind of a weird match to see. But I'm excited for this match nonetheless. I'm excited to learn what the fuck a boneyard match actually is, because who knows. But yeah, that is it for the predictions video, guys. I'm going to be doing the review in a different way. I'm probably going to do a night 1 review, and then I'm going to do a night 2 review, so I can split it up and have it split into 2 different parts. That should probably be about 8 matches a piece, I'm assuming. I'm hoping, because I think it's 16 matches in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, there's 16 matches, so I'll try to do 8 matches a piece for the 2 different parts for night 1 and night 2. If I can't do it that way, maybe I'll do a 4-parter. I'll do 2 parts for night 1 and 2 parts for night 2 with 4 matches a piece, just because who knows how long these matches are going to be. Depending on how long the review ends up being, I will plan accordingly. It'll probably be maybe a 4-part thing for WrestleMania this year, because WrestleMania is probably going to be massive. I'm planning on getting a camera soon, so the phone situation can go away and I can record longer videos. I just need to figure out which camera I want to get, because I'm trying to find a good, decent camera that's not super expensive. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know what your guys' comments are down in, or not your comments, but your predictions are down in the comments below, or on Twitter under the pinned tweet that will be on my profile probably in like a few hours. That will have all of mine and Jesse's predictions on it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay golden. Peace.